now, and our top story today is the mass rape trial that has horrified France. Verdicts and sentences have now been handed down, with 51 men facing jail. Gisèle Pelicot is the woman at the centre of the crime, praised for her courage in foregoing her right to anonymity, boldly walking into court and describing the atrocities committed against her. For almost a decade, her then husband, Dominique Pelicot, drugged and raped her and invited dozens of other men to do the same. Well, today, Dominique Pelicot was found guilty of aggravated rape, guilty of the attempted aggravated rape of another woman, and guilty of taking indecent images of his daughter and his daughters-in-law. He was sentenced to 20 years in jail. It was a stoic Gisèle Pelicot who was in court, showing no emotion as guilty verdict after guilty verdict was read out in court against the men who had abused and violated her. One defendant was acquitted of rape and aggravated rape, but was guilty of sexual assault. Jail sentences ranged from 3 years to 15 years. And less than an hour ago, Gisèle Pelicot then made a statement outside the court saying that she never regretted at all her decision to go public.
I think also about all the other families. I think finally to the victims in these stories which are often in the shadows, and we have the same struggle. I want to express my gratitude very profound to all the people who supported me during this difficult time. Your witness, your statements have really moved me, and they've given me the force to come, the strength to come back every day for these long days of the trial. I would like to also thank the Association of Victims who have really helped me without fail, and to all the journalists who have followed me and followed this affair from the beginning. I would like to express my gratitude for the treatment, faithful and respectful, that you have on a daily basis followed the proceedings. To my lawyers, finally, I would like to express my recognition and the esteem that I have to them throughout each step of this process. I wanted, by opening the doors of this trial in September last, so that society could see what was happening. I never regretted this decision. I trust and I have confidence in our capacity collectively to find a better future in which men and women alike can live harmoniously together with respect and mutual respect.
That's Gisèle Pelicot outside the court after the verdicts and the sentences. Well, our France correspondent Andrew Harding has been following the case throughout and reports now on the story leading up to this extraordinary trial and the verdicts that we've had today.
It all happened here, in a quiet village in southern France. A retired electrician, Dominique Pelicot, was experimenting with drugging his wife Gisèle, putting her to sleep. Over the years, the drugs made her increasingly sick.
She believed that she had a brain tumor, and for 10 years she has been going from one doctor to the other, and without knowing what was happening to her.
In fact, her husband was contacting local men online, inviting these strangers at night into the couple's bedroom and filming them as they abused Gisèle's drugged and unconscious body.
It is possibly one of the most shocking aspects of this case, how easily he found 50, maybe 100 men in the neighboring area willing to participate in these scenarios. It's harrowing to think about.
Because it suggests that it's everywhere.
Yes.
So who were these local men? We've seen them in masks outside the court. The French police eventually identified 50 of them and put them on trial alongside Dominique Pelicot. One man has just agreed to meet me anonymously, his daughter speaking here on his behalf, arguing that her father thought the couple had both consented.
Il ne comprenait pas non plus ce qui lui arrivait.
He did not understand how this could have happened. He was tricked by Dominique Pelicot.
But your father admits that he raped her. He raped Gisèle Pelicot.
Sans l'intention.
Yes, but not intentionally. Maybe he should be punished. He should have realized. But 10 years is too much. It's unfair.
But in court, Dominique Pelicot said the others were as guilty as him.
I'm a rapist. Like the others in this courtroom, they knew everything.
And then, crucially, came the grotesque videos filmed by Dominique Pelicot, hard evidence that is so rare in rape trials.
In the video, you can hear Gisèle Pelicot snoring, so it's absolutely obvious that she is sleeping, and for the defendants, it's very complicated for them to defend themselves and to pretend, well, I didn't rape her, with this kind of proof.
Over the course of this trial, Gisèle Pelicot has in some ways eclipsed the accused, an inspiration to so many women.
It doesn't take, a lawyer, it doesn't take a minister, it doesn't take a government official to make an impact for women's rights. It just takes a woman with guts.
Gisèle Pelicot could have remained anonymous. Instead, she embraced a public role, the victim who refused to feel shame. Andrew Harding, BBC News, Avignon.